Mm, how to define home? So my name is Khalil, or Khalil, the English version of my name. Khalil Hamoud. I'm 21 years old. I'm studying here politics and ethics at Bard College. Where I came from is kind of a really difficult question to answer for me. So basically, I was raised in Syria, grew up there, I was born there. Um, my dad is a Palestinian, so I'm supposed to be a Palestinian, but realistically, I'm stateless, and I don't really mind going with being a stateless. My definition of homeland is some sort of an illusion, I would say. It does not really exist for me. It's not in the sense that I did not really have it. No, I did have a couple in Syria. I've lived there for like 15, 16 years. But do I really call it home? Not really. It just, I was by accident there. I did not really choose being there. So I don't really define having home just in the fact that I was by accident being there. Maybe I would say Germany is more home than Syria for me. I don't know, like, it's just a very confusing topic for me. So basically, when I was in Lebanon, I'm gonna admit it, like I was a very like nationalist person. I believed in the idea of nation and the idea of maybe at a bigger scale, like the idea of Arab nations, since we've had like a common history and language. We've been convinced with that. So I grew up in such an environment. But then when I was applying to the United World College, where I went to the UK, they were just asking me, why don't you have a passport? And that was my first realization with the idea of being stateless. I was a bit surprised. I didn't know that I did not really have a passport, which means that I don't really have a citizenship, which entitles me if not belonging to any country, which means that no government will actually back up. I'm completely on my own in this world. At some point, and by I refer to the historical I, which is include all the collective immunity, that choose at some point to call this land Germany or this land Syria, but then generation after generation, we forgot that we actually constructed this meaning. And then we just become to realize, oh yeah, it's something that is that essential, but no, at some point it was nothing, and then we constructed the meaning about it, and then generation after generation, we forgot that we actually constructed, and we start being convinced it's part of our nature. But for me, it's not really. I guess this is where my freedom lies. I don't have to be really belonging to one place, which is I don't really feel comfortable with, like the fact that there has been an anesthetization, or the idea of homeland has been essentialized for so many people, in terms of like people would be raised to have this strong feeling of, yeah, I want to belong to some place, but I just choose not. Like, why if I don't want to, And I do believe we've been literally digesting this, some sort of knowledge inherently from our like parents, or passing from our ancestors, this idea of like a must to belong somewhere. For me, it's not really a must, it's an option, because I'm a free man and I want to really exercise my freedom.